Today I'm going to teach you how to cook yellow squash, and there's a ton of options. But for this video, we're just going to do a really quick pan fry, super easy. You can eat it as a side dish or throw it on rice. It's really good and super easy. So a yellow squash, I picked these from the garden, so yours might not look like this from the grocery store. It may be more like a crook neck. But if it's yellow and it's a squash and it's a summer squash, you can do this even if it looks nothing like this. So all I did was slice it and then cube it. So just little cubes. The great part about this is you can eat the skin and the seeds, so you don't have any extra prep. I literally just cubed it. And then I'm gonna throw all my little cubes in a bowl. And I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, so just the smallest amount. And my pan is already heating up. So I've got it on a medium to high heat, already heating with nothing in the pan, because I'm gonna use the tiny bit of olive oil that's gonna be on the squash in the pan so that I don't eat any more oil. So just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to add pepper, and however much you like, and garlic powder. And that's it for this. So I'm gonna mix this up, and then when my pan is hot, I'm going to just throw this in, and I'm gonna cook it at kind of a medium-high heat until the squash is cooked, which is not gonna take very long because it is a soft squash, and then we'll finish seasoning it when it's done. So my squash is cooked, and the thing about cooking squash, like any other vegetable, it's really up to you how you like your vegetables. So if you want them a little bit softer, cook them a little longer, and if you like them a little bit more crunchy, then just cook them for less time. I would expect that you're gonna need about 15 minutes, give or take, on squash. And how I like to do it is when squash is raw, if you poke it, it kind of has a spongy feel, and I like to cook it until it's soft and I no longer feel that sponginess. But again, that's totally up to you. You can eat squash raw, it won't hurt you, so just cook it as much as you would like. So I'm going to now put it into the serving dish that I'm gonna use. Beautiful. And I'm gonna use soy sauce. So when I seasoned it before, I just used garlic and pepper and just a little bit of olive oil to cook it. I didn't use any salt, and the reason is because I'm gonna now season it with soy sauce. And you can use amino acids too, like Bragg's, also great. If you're gonna use soy sauce, you should probably use low sodium because soy sauce has a lot of sodium. And we're not gonna use very much, we're just gonna do a light little splash. And that's it, very minimal. You can always add more, but you don't wanna overdo it. And then use my serving utensil just to mix it up. And that's it. Delicious, again, a nice side dish, super quick, super easy. And then you can also eat it on like rice. I don't know if you can see this, but it's nicely browned. It's gonna be delicious. You can eat it as a side dish or as a meal. I hope you enjoy.